خالدا يعود بالمعصب والزلا ولا تبقيا عن خير في مندهولا عليه صلاة الله ثم سلامه.
The Ashraaf Islamic Foundation has called for good parental care for orphans and vulnerable children to promote a crime-free society. Founder and chairman of the foundation, Dr. Ashraaf-ud-deen made the call at the 7th Annual Maulud Nabi Lecture Series 2024-1446 after Hijra in Abuja with the theme Parenting and Child Education in Nigeria, appraising the plight of orphans and vulnerable children.
You can see the theme reads Parenting and Child Education in Nigeria, appraising the plight of orphans and vulnerable children. So we are trying to appraise all these. We are appraising the responsibility of parents. We are appraising the education and care of orphan and vulnerable children. If we are able to achieve all, definitely criminality will be reduced in Nigeria. Nuisances of all forms will be reduced in Nigeria, and everyone will live up to expectation, live responsible as an law-abiding citizen in the country. We know that the insurgents, the kidnappers, the bandits we have today are of course children of a particular parent. If they have parented them well, possibly they wouldn't have grown to become nuisance in the country, in the society, and the orphans who are left untaken care of might not have lived such a life that will bring them up as nuisance and criminals in the society. At the same time, the vulnerable children, all has to do with care, parenting, giving good education, training, and looking after. All this put together is under parenting. It is because people have failed to come out with their civic and religious responsibility of giving children a sound education. That is why we lay emphasis on the issue of child education.
Similarly, Dr. Musa Olaofe, Chief Missioner of Abuja branch of Ansar-ud-deen, urged Nigerians to be charitable.
It is our duty as Muslims to look after them. When you see them, don't shout at them, don't send them away, move them closer. They can be anything tomorrow. And we should learn how not to call them orphan. So you call them my son or my daughter, so that they will believe that they are part of that family, and that will give Islam the best glory, because they can be anything tomorrow. We have seen orphans who are ministers, we have seen orphans who are commissioners. If they are not taking care of them, how can they be what they are today?
Dr. Muhammad Idris, Executive Secretary, National Commission for Al-Majiri and Out-of-School Children's Education, said Muslims are called by God to address challenges in the society. The event attracted stakeholders and other religious leaders from other faiths.
Pray for the government, stop criticism, condemnation that have not yielded any result. In Nigeria, we have been condemning government, condemning, right from the time of Sardauna. That condemnation has not resulted into anything good for us. Let us pray for the government, especially now when we have a government that is politically willing to address the challenges and problems of Nigeria. Let us give the government the opportunity to see us as obedient citizens, so that it will also have mercy on all of us. We are created to serve humanity. And the Maulid is just inviting people to remember their role as Muslims, and to also take lessons from the life and times of Prophet ﷺ, in whom they have their best model.